Happy Hanukkah and Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We know this week is Parsha Miketz and the Shabbat of Hanukkah. And we wish everybody a truly happy, joyous, and meaningful Hanukkah. This week's Parsha, Yaakov, our patriarch Jacob, sends his 10 sons to Egypt from the land of Israel because there was a famine in the Middle East. And Yaakov tells his sons a very fascinating thing. He says, look in chapter 42, Perek Mem Bet. Yaakov tells his sons, Lama tit'aru. In the first passage of chapter 42, Yaakov tells his sons, why should you guys stand out and show off in front of your others? And the Talmud in Ta'anit, Bavli, says that what is Yaakov Avinu really telling us here? It says a really remarkable thing. It says, the Talmud on page 10, Daf Yud Amud Bet in the Ta'anit says, at that point in time, Yaakov had enough food stored. So why would he send his sons to Egypt? Especially after Yosef was lost, and they were even more so precious and dear to them, and he was more paranoid of even losing another one. The answer is because Yaakov said, our neighbors, our cousins, the children of Ishmael and the children of Esav are going to say, hey, we're dying of hunger, and we constantly have to go to Egypt and get food. Why doesn't Yaakov's family, why doesn't Yaakov's tribe travel to Egypt? So they're going to become jealous of us and we're going to stand out. So this is the real essence of Hanukkah. Because Hanukkah is the holiday where we celebrate the Jewish tradition and culture and flavor of the culture of the Jew versus the culture and lifestyle of the Greek. And this is why the Maccabees risked their lives. And many thousands of Maccabees died because the Greek culture, and it's our modern culture today, is all about standing out, showing off, flaunting your assets. And the Torah and Yaakov teaches us that the Torah is the direct opposite. The Torah teaches us, do not flaunt. Be under the radar. Do not show off. Do not cause other people to envy you, become jealous of you, give you the evil eye, and you become the talk of the town. No, that's not the Jewish way. And look, this is exactly what happened. The Greeks, they wanted to shove their dark culture down our throats. And they demanded that any one of the citizens of the Greek states, which one of them was Israel, which was a province of the Greeks, they said every Jew must attend the gymnasium and the theater. But the Jew realized that the Torah is not just a bunch of laws, dry laws. The Torah is much more deeper. It's our GPS. It's a set of values. It's a lifestyle. And our lifestyle, of course, health is paramount. If you exercise for health, that's great. But if you're exercising just to build muscles to show off your body, and especially the Greek, they worship the body rather than worshiping God. They said the center and the ultimate reason for being and existence is me, myself, and I. I have to enhance my body. And the Maccabees said, no, the ultimate light comes from within. It's interesting. We don't have all these decorations outside of our house, the Jewish homes. We have small little lights of the menorah because we say the greatest way to be proud of something is not showing off your body or your money or flaunting it. Strength of character, nobility, humility, modesty. And the greatest mitzvah is the mitzvah that nobody knows about. Only you and God, and you don't want to take credit for. And that's really the fight that the Maccabees fought for. And it's a shame that in today's culture, many Jews, we won the battle of Hanukkah, but we lost the war because we are adapting to this culture. We throw weddings that you could buy a house with. You could put a down payment or buy a house downright. Why? Why does it have to be so extravagant and over the top? Just to impress other people and say, oh, I was greater. Or bar mitzvahs, where there's more bar drinking than there is mitzvah. It's all to impress and dazzle and make other people envious of you and you being the talk of the town. If that's how you live your life, you've lost the spirit and the message of Hanukkah. Yaakov doesn't want his sons to stand out, so he sends them to Egypt. The Maccabees didn't want to be naked and flaunt their bodies in the gymnasium and the theaters. That's why they fought to the death, because the Jew is about the inner light. The Jew is about privacy, modesty, and the greatness comes from helping others, serving God in a very private and unassuming way under the radar, not by being extravagant. And may Hashem truly help us, not only to win the battle of Hanukkah, but the war of Hanukkah. The war is between light and darkness. If you, by throwing a party, make other people feel inferior and jealous and envious, then that's darkness. Modesty is the greatest of all virtues. And that's what the Maccabees fought and died for. And may Hashem help us that our inner light, which is the light of our soul, that should shine bright. Not this light of the false light and darkness of materialism. Amen. Have a very good Shabbat and happy Hanukkah. Don't forget to subscribe.